What's up, everybody? This is Dominique, and I'm going to be posting this on YouTube or so. So for those who don't know who I am, my name is Dominique. I am a social media consultant. I help people scale their businesses past 10K a month or so. For those who are watching me on YouTube, like and subscribe on my channel or so. All right, so I wanted to go over, a couple topics here. The first topic is how to set up your offers in 2023. Okay, you could be a consultant, you can be a coach, you can be anything like that or so. Hey, how's it going? Whoever who angry emoji my life, thank you for that. Hi. For those who want to learn about this, and coaches and consultants, how to okay. You're distracting me. All right, so and also too, how to if you're just getting started or so, I'm going to be going off another topic on how to fund your business completely if you don't have any money like at all or so. All right, because businesses, you need cash flow, and a lot of people will jump right inside of this thing and thinking that it's all peaches and cream, you're going to make money like right away or something like that, and that's just not how the way business goes or anything. So I'm going to be jumping on these two topics here before I leave, all right, to my other gig. So how to set up your offers. So how many of you guys are having low ticket offers or high ticket offers? For most of you, you probably are selling high ticket, right? There's a lot of people out there that are selling low ticket, and they're making like millions, right? And so what I wanted to go over is to the mindset part first. Okay, let's talk about mindset, right? How much money do you need to make in a month, right? So if you need to make maybe like an extra $1,000 per month or an extra $2,000 to $5,000 per month, you need to understand what it's going to take to get you there, right? So if you have like a low ticket offer, okay, how many sales is it going to take to get you to $1,000 or even $100, right? So you need to do the math on that mindset part, right? You need to start thinking a little bit more bigger, right? So think of your ideal client. Who are you going to sell to, right? Who is looking for these particular offers, right? And you have to understand this. You can sell to one, right? And a lot of people got in the past, were selling like one-to-one, right? And they were selling like low ticket offers, and they were like, okay, well, they have to hustle to sell their one-to-one low ticket offers or high ticket offers within these months. And they actually got caught up in this like side hustle phase. Okay, I need to make maybe 10 sales of $100 to get to that first $1,000, right? Or I need to sell to 5 people or sell a $1,000 ticket product or so, right? So you want to make yourself a goal here, right? Whether you're selling a low ticket offer or selling a high ticket offer. So think bigger, okay? If you were to sell the low ticket offer, we've talked about this a lot, right? Last year, right? It's going to take, if you had a $100 product, it's going to take 10 people to sell to $1,000. What if you wanted to make 5,000 or 10,000 and you needed to make that? Then it's going to be more, right? You have to X amount it, right? It may take about I don't know about 50, maybe 25, 50 or to 100 people or so. So you need to think about this when it comes to selling in a bunch, in a bundle. Think of what do you call it? Costco products, right? Or Amazon. Amazon likes to do this a lot in bundles, right? They'll either sell you something of one thing, or they'll sell you in a 3-pack or something, right? So if you wanted to make if you're selling low ticket products or so, how to get to those people, right? You want to figure out exactly what your ideal client is, okay? Who wants this, right? So figuring out who's thinking that, okay, well, they need to make a certain amount, right? If you have a certain course or a mini course or videos or so, a master class or so, you can sell those little master classes inside of an event and gather all of these people to your event so you can sell that low ticket offer, right? And a lot of people were doing this, right? So they either do that or to try to do a high ticket offer. But things have changed, as you can see, right? Things have changed, and it's starting to become a little bit more tougher to sell high ticket products in a whole massive event, right? Without any credibility, right? So let's just say that you're starting out or so, right? And you need to build up your audience. You have to build up that audience of people that are, like-minded and are ideal. And you need to figure out where these people are hanging out at that are going to want these particular products or so, right? You can do a 1-tier or 2-tier or 3-tier, right? And a lot of people will say, okay, if you were to go and fly to Miami, Florida or so, they have the coach pass where it's maybe like for a one way, maybe $59 or so, right? Then they have the middle class or $150 or more. And then you have the business class where you're paying like, $200 to more or so, or $700 or so, right? So you need to figure out the mindset of you, right? And attracting the other people's mindsets of you too. Like if you wanted to buy something of value, you need to find those other people that want to take your products and services seriously so that they can buy these products, right? So how to set up those offers, what you want to do, you want to model those other people that are influencers like Dean Graciosi or Grant Cardone. If you ever seen their offers, they're pretty straightforward. You don't have to put like a bunch of frolic stuff and glitter and stuff like that to make your offer look beautiful. It can be the most crappiest looking offer and people will still buy it, right? People buy Ford trucks all the time, right? And they end up dying, right? That's just my opinion, but I'm just saying, right? So if you wanted to set up your offers or so, set it up to a point where the people are going to get everything that they need, but also to find those particular people that are going to be just as serious as you are, right? And it's going to come down to that, right? If you want to set this up, events, you got to set up a lot of events, right, to gather up all these people, because it's not going to be easy if you don't have any credibility or any audience at all that's not a buyer's audience to buy your $1,000 product or $5,000 product. And I'm just giving you guys the reality check, right, of that, right? You're going to have to really, really push and really grow your rapport with your audience or so. And then you can start selling them higher ticket stuff, right, if they really like you. And I always say this, like, people buy other people, okay? So I hope that was helpful or so. All right, for the next part, for those who are just like starting out or so, how many of you are just like doing the freelance stuff, right? And figuring out that you're only getting like a client here and there and like 1 to 2 clients every other month, and you're still struggling to eat, right? So I'll just give you the basic stuff, right? I learned this from Undercover Billionaire. You may have to take another gig, right? You may have to take another gig to fund your business, right? And I've talked to multiple millionaires that have done this, right? They've worked little crappy jobs and fund their business so that they can, grow, help it grow or so, right? For the marketing, for the people that they hire or anything like that. You don't have to run inside the business. You want to crawl first, right? As Dr. Martin Luther King says, can't fly, run. If you can't run, walk. If you can't walk, crawl. So you want to start at the crawling stages, right? How many of you have heard of DoorDash or Uber Eats or trying to charge charging stations for scooters or something like that? You want to find something that's going to get your mindset into an entrepreneur mindset so that you can help yourself get to that point. And it's going to take a lot of stability and a lot of isolation of you to get to this point, right? And I've done it, right? I've actually done this while sleeping in my car for 2 years while funding my business or so, all right? So there's this place called Curie, and it's an application where you take a truck and you deliver products or so to other places or so. And I think it's based out of America, but if you're, in other countries or so, you want to find like some type of application, like maybe a drone service or something like that. Invest inside of a camera or a drone or something like that, and start taking pictures for businesses and I want to say real estate or something like that. That will actually help you get started and fund your business. A lot of you guys are probably, thinking about going back to school or so, which is okay if you want to become a doctor or a surgeon or something like that, it's okay to go to the school of doing those type of things. But if you, when school is you know, it's irrelevant now. You know, school is really, really expensive. But if you really wanted to do this business thing, you have to get inside the business mindset that you have to invest, right? So the cash flow inside of it, what I'm giving you, the gems, you have to figure out a way to work a little bit of money, right? It can be like, I started out with like $200 per month or so, and then I grew my savings to fund the business. Then I grew to like 300 and then 400, then so on and so forth or so, because you don't want to get inside the habit of just hopping into a whole bunch of coaching programs and not, you know, learning all this stuff on YouTube and not doing any work like online and stuff. You want to set yourself some goals up or so. It's going to suck. I'll give you reality. It's going to suck for the first 2 years. You want to give yourself into business the first 2 years to actually get the momentum going. Until you get the momentum going, you will be an employee of your business, and then it will start to come together and stuff. So I hope that this was helpful. I'm going to leave some information about, you know, the cash flow stuff on where you can find these little applications on your phone so you can work from home and keep working from home and not work a normal job and start making some real money so that you can fund your business. All right, well, this was Dominique. I hope you guys had a blessed one, and happy weekend to you guys. All right, take care. Bye-bye.